New Year to you too.
Happy New
I
Year.
Happy New Year. I love this. Seriously, this is a great way to start off the year. It's 2023. It's New Year's Day, and we are here with head mistress, the magnificent Nicco Noire. We are here
Happy New
also
Year.
Hey, Happy New Year.
from Belgium, Mistress Angie, and from Conversations with Crossdressers, my very good friend, Cherry Bomb, and since he was from Jersey, and it's Happy New Year, everybody. Say hi. Happy New Year.
Happy
Happy
Hi,
New
New Year.
Year.
New Year.
Happy New Year. And I'm gonna laugh now. I'm sorry, I'm gonna start the conversation. I'm gonna laugh now because I'm very juvenile. So the beaches, my beaches who are now watching this show, they have little tasks. So when I say certain things, they have to do certain things and then put it on video. So I'm laughing because when I say Happy New Year, the game is on.
Happy New Year. I love
Wait, what are these
that.
tasks?
So what kind of stuff, what can I ask? Am I allowed to ask what kind of stuff are they doing when you say Happy New Year?
Well, some of them, there are different because I have sissies who are watching and I'm regular subs, and my princess is now gonna be undressed up to her panties in this very moment.
Mm. Mm.
In the panties that
That's,
I gave her as a Christmas gift that I sent to her.
that's sexy
So
and nice and fun.
yeah, yes, it
I like
is.
all of that. That's awesome.
Yes.
I need to
Okay,
get on
so
the
how is
program.
how was everybody's New Year? Nico, please tell us about you.
I had a very, well, actually, so I thought I was going to have an uneventful New Year, and then last minute I decided to go to a party that I didn't think I was going to go to. I got dressed, and then I decided I didn't want to go to the party, and I just sat around in my fabulous outfit, and I watched what's her name, Miley Cyrus and Dolly Parton, and I just hung out by myself, and it was awesome. I wore a sequin black dress to my own party, and so that was good.
And
Wow,
Nico
great.
sent me a video. Nico sent me a video, and video is hypnotizing. We also talked on,
Yeah. Oh yeah. We
and
totally yeah.
at
Oh my
midnight,
God, you
and
were so sexy in that video. Oh my God.
isn't she amazing?
Yes,
Like
She
beautiful.
hypnotizing.
is.
I already, I didn't. I wanted to like kind of keep it to myself, but I wanted to post it because I wanted to feel like because it makes me feel cool that I know that someone's sending me this, that she's sending me this. So anyway, uh, yeah. So, but people have been coming commenting on it like crazy.
Well, that's
So
awesome.
so Cherry
I've
Bomb,
never heard of it.
Cherry Bomb, you have a
2020. Shit. Sorry.
no, it's good. Cherry Bomb, you went to Newark. I didn't
Uh,
go.
I did. I went to a nightclub. Well, first we went out to dinner. I went out with a couple of my cross-dresser friends, and they got dressed, and we went out to just a regular restaurant. And it's a beautiful restaurant, actually. It's a really nice place. And the food is
Nice.
amazing there. And then we went to a nightclub, and it's like a goth themed nightclub that has been around for a long time. And I danced most of the time. That's what I like to do when I go to a club. And my CD friends were kibitzing around and making friends, and I was just dancing on the dance floor.
Being very, very kind of sissy, ethereal little goth fairies dancing around. I love that.
Yeah, yeah. I like to just get into the music and dance all night. That's like what I do when if I'm enjoying the music. That's what I want to do. I just want to be on the dance.
Yeah,
And
I'll agree with that.
yeah.
And Mistress Angie, how was your New Year's?
I'm so jealous on you guys. Very, very, very quiet at home with family. And I really miss being with my friends and having a nice party. But they were all in very warm places in islands, in California, in Sardinia, in the south of Spain, in Tenerife. And I was stuck in the depressing, rainy Bruges, which is a beautiful town. But
You're
so
stuck
I
in
was just
horrible, terrible Belgium.
and I don't even drink beer. So imagine the irony. But yeah, it was okay. Let's say it was okay.
That's good.
I like quiet New Year's though. Most of the time, I prefer to stay home and
Yeah.
just,
Me too, except for this year. This year I was just jealous, and I would have liked to be somewhere warm and nice and sunny. Like other people who are sending me messages, photos, and videos about them taking breakfast on the terrace at 23 degrees. So this is like what,
Oh my God.
55 Celsius? I mean, come on.
It was a very
Fuck
warm.
Beaches.
them.
Fuck that.
I mean, really, don't send me your fucking postcard. I don't want it.
Exactly.
Freezing my ass off. It's -10 here, asshole. Merry Christmas, Happy New Year. Get that shit out of
And
here.
Merry Christmas to you too. I should have
Yeah.
done.
I hope you get fuck all.
What you gonna do? What you gonna do?
I know. You have to bitch about it because because
Yeah.
one day it will be us, and then they can tell us to go fuck ourselves, and we'll go okay.
And no, sorry, but trigger number 2. I hope everybody had a fun party. Oli, you're on. That's
Oh
for my
boy.
bitches. It's trigger number 2. I'm not
It's
gonna
gonna
say what he has to do.
Oh no. So
No,
we can
because
just.
I
I
promise
want
it's
to
just
know.
Can I start guessing?
yes.
Okay.
Yes.
So
It's
I had
it's
last New Year's Eve. I literally thought I was gonna die, and it is weird because I walked around the block. My body was getting better. I didn't think I'd like see it, so but I was acceptable, but I never thought I would be living today this on New Year's Day this year. So it's 1 year later. It's so surreal, so wild, and I'm thankful for
We
all
are
of
so
you
happy.
for all of you. I mean, seriously, you've like I. This is the this is one of the best presents. That the fact that I could bring all of you together and we just actually have a positive vibe and set it out. That's oh, it makes me feel great. So resolutions. What are we gonna do? How are we gonna send the new year? Nick.
I'm gonna continue on. I'm gonna be my old nasty bitchy self. And no, I'm gonna spank asses and take names. I'm looking forward to being here in Fort Worth now. I just finished my goddess room, and I'm just kind of expanding my studio a little bit more and giving people more options. So this room is kind of like room X. So this is going to become my medical room, my goddess room, my worship room, and so I'm excited. I'm just excited about like the possibilities of growing like this business, and I'm really looking forward to meeting my new long term clients that are just that are that I'm going to see on a regular basis. I'm looking forward to seeing those faces. So yeah, that's all. And I hope everybody had a happy holiday and a happy, safe New Year. And on a side note, or on a front note, Nick, um, you have put something together and brought people together and are doing something for a community that is vastly underspoken for. And I think that you need to recognize what you do and the fact that you decided living was better than because it'd be a whole lot fucking easier to just die, right? I mean, doing what you want to do. And instead, you saw a bigger picture, and I'm glad that you're in it. So that's all I have to say about that.
Thank you. That means a lot. Thank you. That means the world to me. Thank you very, very much.
Yeah.
Let's. Some other people have things to say. Unfortunately. Okay. I'm kidding. I love it when people come in, who comment. So Jordan, hello everyone. I'm very excited by this show. Thank you, Jordan.
Thanks,
Matthew,
Jordan. Hey, Matthew.
Hi,
Lois says
Matthew.
hi. Sweetie, happy New Year to
Oh,
everyone.
sweetie. Hey. These are my bitches. Yeah.
Oh, hi, bitches.
Jordan Cunningham says Happy New Year. And then Matthew Wellard said Happy New Year.
Happy
Okay.
New
Oh,
Year, Matt.
following
Mis-
directions.
Mistress Angie, what are your New Year's resolutions?
Oh my God, my New Year's resolutions are crazy. Guys, you know that the more fucked up somebody is, I'm there. I'm there to fix it. To fix. So through the grace of Sweetie, I have to say it, who paid entirely for my hypno course with the best people in the world. In middle of January, I'm gonna start a new hypno course. So it's all going towards the therapy, the kink used as therapy. I would also like to push my old boundaries and limits, Jordan, and have a live-in slave. Yay, Jordan. So I would love that because I have my very loyal slaves for so many years, but I never really took a live-in slave. So these are my New Year's resolutions. Sorry, and also, of course, I would like so much to have this audiobook that is a compilation of hypnosis for sissification that show
Yes.
the journey of a guy from a vanilla normal guy to a total sissy slut owned and brainwashed and everything through
Yeah.
hypno. So that would be fantastic.
Very nice.
Yeah. And I actually started already to work on this project. I have the
That's
first
the
chapters.
sexiest fucking thing I've heard all year.
Have you seen this? Have you seen it work before? It's that,
Yes.
yeah.
I love it.
Yes.
Yeah, I
It
must admit
works.
her hypno is amazing. It's
It
pretty.
works. I mean, the hypno work on me, guys. Too. I have to say that I suffer of sleep disorder. No medication, psychiatrist or psychologist could help me, and hypno did from one day to another. I mean,
Can I
I could
ask,
not
like,
believe it myself. It's fucking amazing.
so when you started getting into like hypnodoming, like what projected you into that avenue? Because that seems like it's because let's face it, hypnodoming, that's very specific.
Mm.
You know what I
Well,
mean?
I
Like
was
only there's only a handful, people that are successfully doing that. So I'm just curious, like
well, I was a very compelling presence through my whole life. I've noticed that it's very, very easy for me to manipulate people, like very, very easy to make them do things that they would be totally against and that are against their principles of life and everything. And it was so easy for me to do that. And it scared me. Like when I was very young, I did some stuff that I'm not so happy about it or proud about it. But then I said, well, I should put this to good work and to use it as therapy. And then I had a slave who was in the army and suffered of very severe PTSD. And nobody, I mean, like with shaking and everything, and it was really, really, really bad. And no amount of, again, medication, doctors, or anything could do anything for him to keep this PTSD under control like the king did.
yeah.
So then I understood the power of this hormonal cocktail that is released on the brain when they are exposed, when they are afraid that they are going to be exposed, when they are controlled. Um, and I took it from there.
Well, you sound
Yeah.
so beautiful when you speak English. I can only imagine how lovely you must sound in your language. I bet it is very,
Thank you. Thank you so
yeah.
much.
I mean, really, goodness. Thank
Thank
you.
you.
Thank you very much, Angie. And yes, her I must say her hypno is amazing. Cherry Bomb, New
I
Year's
really
resolution.
want to see it. Like I want to like sit in on a session and actually watch it happen.
Like,
I
I
would,
want to
I would,
learn.
I would love that.
That's what I'm screaming.
Yeah.
Sorry. Hey, I could send you something, I could send you something for yourself that you could listen to
Oh my God,
I'd
if
love
you
that
that would
want
be
to.
because
Yeah, yeah,
I
yeah.
belong to Cherry Bomb. I belong to CBombz, and I'm proud of my place. Okay. All right.
Well, if you belong to me, you better start putting out. I don't know what's going on, but I've never heard of you. I mean, send me something because I'm not getting anything out of this relationship.
There you go. That's my girl.
Yes,
That's my
Carrie.
girl.
Would you like to tell? Would you like to tell?
I've only known you for a short time, Nicco, but I'm learning. I'm a fast learner.
No, but
You know
so
what?
Carrie, tell these ladies your situation that we
Which
talked.
one? Which
The one
situation?
that
Which situation? That's my favorite.
you know, the
That's the
one we're
best
talking
answer.
about.
There
Which
are a
situation
few.
would you like to hear about?
Yes.
Like, the reason you said that comment, basically, the reason you said that comment, it's like you help me out in that situation. For example, there's that one person. We're not going to name any names, of course, but who I personally think needs that little push to embrace and celebrate what they,
Oh, my sissy?
Yes.
Or okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I put quotes because I kind of just gave him his walking papers because I mean, he wanted it, he wanted it, he wanted it, and now all of a sudden I'm getting a lot of excuses. There's drama, there's work issues, and nothing else. Like I've tried teasing and sending messages and being harsh, not harsh, but just trying to be a little bit of a disciplinarian. And I wasn't getting any response, so I just basically said, look, you seem to have something going on in your life and you need to work your stuff out, and if and when you're ready, let me know. And then I never heard from him after that. So I don't know. I don't know what the situation is.
Yeah, that level of like insubordinates doesn't like really.
May I intervene?
Mm-hmm.
Because I have a vast experience with the sissies. This is typical sissies. So I have sissies who are almost 60 years old and they've been sissies their whole life. And yet they periodically go through this process where they throw everything away and all their toys and all their clothes, and now I'm going to live a vanilla life, and then they come back. So it's not really your problem. Let him gather his shit together. This is how I tell them: gather your fucking shit together, and when you are ready, you know where to find me.
Yeah, well,
and I'm gonna find you.
He even
for wasting my
went shopping, and I mean, I bought him panties, and we had a great time, and he even bought himself a chastity device, which I was going to put on him, and he flaked out on me, and then that was it. And then after that, it didn't.
Let them be. Everybody has to figure out for themselves.
Well, I know that's why I sent him that message, like work your shit out, and then
when he's ready, he knows where to find you.
Exactly. You did everything that you were supposed to do. It's okay.
You supported him, and you did the right things. Yeah.
Yes, you did the right thing.
Oh, that's good to hear.
So Nicco wakes up on New Year's Day, and already you get a message from somebody, and it says, "Hey, this is how he starts off the conversation. Hey, can you peg me tonight?"
Because I don't because I don't know about you ladies. I very rarely do same day appointments. I mean, I'm like everybody else. If the bank's closed, I probably am too. So my response is nope. Just that's it. Nope. That's all I have to say. And so then this dumb motherfucker he says back, "Oh, well, I didn't know you were the boss." Really?
That's a good one.
You didn't. So I'm just kind of like,
oh my God.
I don't know. I don't even know how to respond at this point. So I'm just like, you don't know. Well, let me fucking fill you in. You're contacting a dominatrix, so I'm always the fucking boss. So if you don't know,
are you high or what?
And so then he comes back and tells me that I'm submissive, and that I'm submissive, and that all of my reviews, which wherever the fuck this review board is, by the way, if anyone would
Nope.
tell me where my magical reviews are, I will fucking pay you to read them. By the way, um, so anyhow, yeah, and so then we have this back and forth, and so I'm like, you know what, you just need to fuck off all the way into that direction and just go on, because it's not today. And so he gets very upset, and I'm like, look, I he's like, why don't you prove you're not submissive and peg me? And I'm like, I literally, you can't pay me to fuck you. So on you go, sir.
I just think
On
it's
you
funny
go.
that he started calling you babe.
Oh, he called me babe too.
He was trying to get a rise out of you so that you would peg him out of anger.
You
Listen
should
to
have
me.
you should have told him this is exactly how I'm gonna prove to you that I'm not submissive. I don't fuck you. Get it?
No, I
I
told him,
don't.
I'm like, sure thing, champ. He's like, well, you can't take the
Oh my
truth. I'm like,
god.
no, I can't. It
Yeah,
hurts.
oh, I can take the truth. Come on, the
Very
whole or the truth.
painful.
But
I
I don't
don't
know
know
what it was
anything
this.
about that.
I don't know what it was
Fucking
this
idiot.
year, girls, girls, because it's like on 31st of December, I think I got 20 requests of sessions, and one guy at 10:30 in the evening, so an hour and a half before the new year, sends me a message saying, "Do you have stinky feet? Please let me come. I need to smell some stinky feet." So, what the fuck? Don't you have some family, some
What
plants,
you
something,
mean?
something? I
You
said, "Look, I
don't.
don't have stinky feet. Do you know anybody who has stinky feet?" No, I don't. I pay
Just,
well. I don't fucking
Mistress
care.
Angie, you mean you don't want to stop what you're doing on New Year's Eve? Go run a fucking mile in some socks. So this fucking dude can get his whiff on. Get the fuck out of here with this. Listen, gentlemen, use your fucking, like, I realize your dicks are hard, and that makes your life very difficult because you're stupid. But do us all a fucking favor. Do us all a fucking favor. Let that shit go down before you fucking text us, because we literally are reading this thinking this is the biggest fucking idiot I've ever. You will not get a response from us, or at least not a positive one. You will not get a
Yeah.
session from us, at least not a positive one. And by the way, please leave a review if you do. Because fuck you.
Oh, there are
I'm
some people
sorry.
out there.
And with that, Happy New Year!
Happy
No, that
New
was great.
Year.
I love the fact. Let that shit go down before you text us. Meaning your erection.
Yeah.
Yes, Nicholas,
Yes.
this was what it was about.
I'm sorry. So in 2023, apparently, I have no filter at all, 0 to 9. Not that I did the year before that, but we're just going to
You
continue
don't
on
need
down
it.
this
You
fucking
don't need
road.
it. You don't need it.
Oh my
So,
God.
all right, 2023 is here. What
What
are you
are your
planning?
resolutions? May I ask? You see, I
My
have to
my
be the boss. I have to take over the whole
Yeah, do
discussion,
my
it.
and I'm
my
sorry for that.
my
Yes, go ahead.
resolution is to surround myself with creativity and genuine people. People, like,
Nailed it.
seriously, and this is a perfect way to start it off.
Don't cheat. That was the last year resolution.
Don't cheat was your last year resolution.
That was
Okay,
the
how'd that
last
go?
year resolution. Because you did already. You
What are you
did.
talking
You
about?
surrounded yourself with creativity and with very interesting people. So I would like that in addition to that, you come with something new.
Oh,
Oh,
okay.
yeah,
Because you
yeah.
did that
Well,
already. Been
all right,
there,
how about
done
this?
that.
How about this?
What she
I got
said.
one. I have no. That's a very good point. Thank you, Mr. Angie. All right, my resolution is to actually complete the creative projects that or as many as possible, or at least get them in motion, and turn this crazy daydream fantasies that I have, and I'm swamped with them, into something real, into an actual reality. That's my New Year's resolution in some way,
Okay.
shape, or form. So
I'm
you're right.
gonna personally take care to do that.
Okay, perfect.
I can't wait for this is like because
You
now
only
you're
live once.
mad like you're because what are the consequences if you don't do if you don't do it?
No, I
It's
have to.
order and
It's this. It's just what.
She
Not
forced
all.
me.
We
Not
have
She
everything.
personally
Just
into
something.
it.
I just have to put
all
them in
three of
motion.
us have to discuss about it.
I have
Oh
to.
yes.
No. Just these crazy thoughts that I have in my mind. Right. That it's the only live once. You got to do it. These things that I want to do is I at least want to put them in motion, so
Yes.
that they're possible. That's my New Year's resolution.
I mean, it's not just me, right? Like, I feel like, and maybe it's because we're far enough out of the pandemic, and we're able to kind of move about the cabin like we were able to prior pandemic. But this year, at least for me, it just has an entirely different vibe, like all the way around. Like, I feel like it is positive, it is hopeful, it is there. It's a cog, it's a moving cog, and it's I'm hoping that for everybody and the world and people and just in general, I feel like this is a year where people are going to kind of gel a little bit more, and I hope that with that, that underground kinky people who might be watching this who have been afraid, Nick said it beautifully. We only live once. You gotta do you. And I think never has there been a time to make more of an expression with ourselves, especially in a time where we've had abortion reverted after 40 years, and we need to make a sexual stand and be ourselves and be okay with that, and not fear it. And I think that the more that you allow yourself to be who you truly fucking are, because that's this weird shit that you fucking jack off to, this is who you are. It's never gonna change. It's never gonna go away. It's always gonna be there. This is who you are. It's fucking fine. That's what we're for.
Can I give a little advice?
Yes.
Guys, I studied a little bit of numerology in my life. So this year stands under the number 7. So this is a spiritual number, but it's the door that opens so that you put wheels in motion. So Nicholas, is very good what you are thinking. That's the year to do this. And the next year who's going to be under 8 is the harvest time where things are paying back to you. So if you did some bad shit, it's going to come back to you. If you did good shit, it's going to come back to you again. So it is absolutely through more like a spiritual vibe, but to take action. So indeed, it's like the best year to get to know you, to get in touch with you, to have a retrospective of your life and learn out of it and start a new project or so. So that's the best thing to do that. That's the best year to do that. So you are on the right track, Nico, absolutely. And Nicholas, you too.
Thank you very much. Wad White says, "Very bomb. My resolution of this year is to end up where I belong."
Yeah, you probably will.
Aditya says, "What innovative kink-related things do you wish to do this new year?" All right, Cherry.
Oh, wait, it's my turn. Are you
Start
asking?
with the pretty redhead.
Yeah, speaking of not being myself, being who we are, I'm covered up. So, but I have to be. But anyway, I don't really make resolutions. I just kind of just keep going, just keep going as far as I can, from one year to the next. And I definitely do want to do some more podcasts. I want to interview some more cross dressers. I keep looking for them. They shy away at the last minute all the time, so I'm trying to, give them the little like breadcrumbs and make them come a little slowly towards me. And
Yeah.
I want to do some more of that, and I'm actually working on something with Mr. Shari, and hopefully that will happen too, where we can bring the community together, at least for a day, and help some cross dressers learn how to be more feminine, with some makeup tips, maybe learn how to walk, take pictures, things like that. So looking forward to that as well. So stay tuned for the
Yeah.
information on that one.
Yeah.
Walking on high heels, that's a big one.
Yeah,
Hmm.
That's a
Yeah.
biggie.
I won't be teaching that.
The Shari teacher.
Yeah, Shari will do that one.
Yeah, I saw it. I saw her like just out of the blue. I was just there, and she started teaching it. Like she like made all the cross dressers have like a like acted like a models on a runway, and yeah, heels are
What
hard.
what a great
They are a
what
bitch.
a kind resource.
Right?
I mean, no, no, really. I mean, I hope that, um, I hope that they were paying attention and really, because that's, you know what I mean? Like, she didn't have to do that.
Yeah,
Not at
she didn't,
all. She
and
didn't.
she wasn't like charging for it. Anything. It was just like part of the party. Yeah, which was kind
What
of
a
cool.
rad party.
Anyway, oh my God, it's 2023. Thank you so much. How can everyone get in touch with you? First of all, Nico, how can people get in touch with you?
You can find me on all social media. You can find me on my OnlyFans at The Real Nicco Noire. You can find me at www.nicconoire.com. Or you can find me at my other website, which is footcentric and pennycentric, which is naughtinoir.com. And otherwise, yeah. You can email me at mistressnico@gmail.com. And if you were these ladies, you'd have my phone number. But you're not.
Mistress Angie, how can people get in touch with you?
Well, you can find me on Twitter, Mistress A 3003. You can find me on FetLife at Mistress Angie 30. My email is Mistress Angie 3003 at Gmail. And this is it pretty much. I'm not so much on the social media. It takes too much time. I don't have that physical time. But on Twitter, I'm pretty present there, and you can find me there. It's the best way to find me.
And finally, Cherry Bomb. Oh, please tell us how can we get in touch with you?
Really, mainly only CBombz, I'm sorry, CBombz on FetLife for now. I don't have a lot of social media.
Yeah. No, and how can we listen to your podcast?
Well, I put the links up there on my FetLife page, and I will be posting the next episode. And guess who my guest was on episode 11, part 1? Nicholas Tanek, our friend.
Yes. Yes. Yeah, we had fun.
Oh, well,
Our kinky
I'll be
friend, our
listening.
kinky
Yes,
friend.
Our kinky
friend.
friend.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Wad White says Cherry Bomb heels.
Yes.
And this is who I am.
Are you sending me some for being my loyal boy?
Yeah.
I'm a size 9.
Oh, Happy New Year, everybody. Happy New Year, everybody. Thank you so
Happy
much.
New Year, everyone.
Happy New Year.
This is
It's not going to be good.
Your
It's be
beautiful
extra
self.
bad.
Definitely remember, be cool, be kind, keep an open mind.
Yeah.
Be kinky.
Bye.